What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the EA Iron Man game. Now, this is one that went around the internet quite heavily yesterday, and it comes from Jeff Grubb. This was actually something way back in early August, around the time of the Black Panther game. So remember the rumor of EA making a Black Panther game, that the actual Black Panther's gonna die, and then they're gonna create a character for us, and we're gonna, ascend the throne, and we're gonna be Black Panther. Well, Jeff Grubb said how there was another EA Marvel game that's being worked on, but he wasn't going to say it. Tom Henderson had heard that it was Iron Man, and he didn't go much further with it. And then now Jeff Grubb has come out to make it as official as he can, I guess, make it. Now, the funny, interesting thing is, the rumor that went along with this is that it was going to be shown at the D23, the Disney Marvel Showcase. So that was laughably not there. But Jeff Grubb still says it's happening. This is the other game I was talking about when we went over the Black Panther stuff. You shouldn't have to wait much longer to hear about it, but you will have to wait to play it. Although it's coming before Black Panther. And then he talks about how it's actually EA Motive, which are the people that are making the Dead Space remake, and they're doing Iron Man after it. A team of former Shadow of War developers will make Black Panther. So quite a few things out of that. This was not the team I thought, would get their hands on Iron Man. So what's funny about this, I guess, to me, if this is real, of course, right? Obviously take it with a grain of salt. If you want to believe it, go ahead. If you don't, you don't. But what's funny about it is I actually was saying for the Amy Hennig game, I would like Iron Man. I think Iron Man's personality fits an Amy Hennig-like game. And so that's not happening, but this, for Motive, it would. Kind of odd because it does two different things at the same time. Number one, just because they make Dead Space, I don't really think going from Dead Space to Iron Man, I guess like bulky suit, right, is the only thing that's kind of comparable. There's a little bit of floatiness to it, so maybe something like that, that's why they'd be doing it. So I don't know if it's the perfect fit, but of course we won't know fully until the game comes out. But the second part is that it's actually somewhat disappointing from Dead Space's perspective. This will, in my opinion, revitalize the Dead Space brand. And of course you have the Callisto Protocol, which is kinda like Dead Space 4, right? But if there was ever a time to revive Dead Space and use the remake as a way of getting more Dead Space games, right? Using the classic Crash Bandicoot, that example, bringing it back, doing a remake, it being successful, and I guess that was somewhat of a remaster, but doing that, and then making a brand new game because of it. That's what I could have imagined for Dead Space, but if that happens now, unless they give it to a different team, it would be, Dead Space remake, then Iron Man game, then maybe a Dead Space 4 or a Dead Space reboot that literally is a brand new Dead Space game. So it's slightly disappointing from that angle, but, I don't know how many people are actually focusing on that. But it is interesting. I do want an Iron Man game. The reason I pitched it as the Amy Hennig game that I wanted is because I do want, Iron Man. I think that's a really cool thing. I don't know if it'll transfer really well into gaming. Of course, we have, the VR game that's really good. There is room for this, of course, to fail, but there's also room for it to be successful. So hopefully it's hopefully it's the best of Anthem in terms of flying, and then there's not any huge weaknesses of it. But like Jeff Grubb says, I mean, I imagine the whole point is we'll hear about it soon. But in terms of it coming out, I mean, with Dead Space remake coming out at the end of January, I can't imagine this game coming out until 2025, so somewhere around there, and then maybe 2026 is Black Panther. So in another 2-3 years, we'll be flooded with Marvel games, but not quite yet. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow or support me anywhere else, all my social media is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.